So you're stealing a password on a Mac.
Yes, I'm going to check for user password. And now shows me my password, Daniel of Max.
Everyone, it's David Bumble here with a very special guest. Slava, great to meet you, man.
Thanks, David. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's great to have you on the channel because I love what you're going to show us. This is a really cool demo, which you kind of showed me a little bit yesterday.
Yes.
People believe Macs can't be hacked.
No, they can and they will be.
So you've written an application, right, that shows a whole bunch of hacks. Is that correct?
Yes. There are multiple hacks, different kinds of attack vector. So the attack vector is the same. Like, person should download the app by themselves. App could be on the Mac App Store, could be somewhere else. Friend can just send it back to you or something like that. So app should be on the computer, like installed. User have to run it. It's not remote attack, but it's still, macOS has a lot of security, and I want to show how apps can bypass this.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's really important because don't just download random stuff from the internet, right? Even if you've got a Mac, because people think Macs are fine and can't be hacked, but like you're going to demonstrate now, that's not true.
You know, remember this misconception like add Mac versus PC?
Yep.
Mac doesn't have viruses.
Yep.
No, it's not true. There is, and it's getting bigger and bigger because Macs are getting popular still, get more popular every year. And like attack vectors, same as Windows, but sophistication level probably lower just because there's not many Macs there. But there's a lot of executives that use Macs.
And they
top level
good
people.
Targets, yeah.
Yeah, so that's how it is. It's growing.
Okay, so I want to keep quiet. Show us the demo because I love this.
Yeah, so basically I want to show you. Yeah, so I wrote an app. It's called Best App in the World.
I like it. Yeah, of course.
I wrote it. So ThreatLocker is running, but all of our protections are off. So it's just monitor only mode. But I'm going to run my app. It's a regular app. The UI, ChatGPT helped me. I was pretty lazy to do that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but it's cool that it could help you, right?
Yes. So what an app does, so it's AI. Everyone loves AI. So someone sent this, or you downloaded something from internet. So your friend said, oh, it's cool AI app. So it can generate image for you.
Yep.
So we can try it out. So cat in space, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yep.
So it's generating now. It's not as fast. I'm running virtual machine, by the way, just in case.
So have you got a Mac virtual machine running on a Mac? Is that right?
Yes.
In like VirtualBox or something?
No, it's UTM. It's like,
nice. Okay, we got it. It doesn't look like it's in space though.
Yeah, but the cat's pretty nice.
But that's just a decoy, right? That's just to hide what's actually going on in the background.
Exactly. So this app is just like regular app that a lot of people can download and use, and they think it's safe to use it. I mean, it is safe, but it has hidden features. Let me show you. So if I press this button, we can record an audio or take a screenshot. Yep. But macOS, they have protections. Yep. The protection called, like, for this particular case, it's called TCC.
Yep.
So if I go to the settings and privacy and security, so every app have to ask for access for a camera, for example.
Yep. No apps. No apps. Yep.
Yeah, microphone. Oh, I have Discord. I have full disk access. I have ThreatLocker. So everywhere. So there's no, our app is not allowed to run this. And if I try to take a screenshot, it says, we're not allowed. And actually macOS asks us, would like record this computer screen. No, I don't want to do that. Obviously, I can try to record an audio. So would like to access a microphone. No, I don't want to allow it. So there's a couple of ways to bypass security. So one of the ways is to use third-party app, which has all of the access to this, to the microphone, to the screen recording. Yep. I'm going to show you. So there's an app called Discord.
Yeah, everyone knows what Discord is, I think.
Yes.
Yep.
So, and they have all of the access. What I'm going to show you now, so I have two more buttons, say take a screenshot without asking. So I'm going to take a screenshot.
Oh, wow.
It runs
Discord.
Yeah, for a bit. So I have a screenshot.
I love the animation. You did good, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so just so that I understand, right? That's really interesting that you're able to use Discord to do that, right? So Discord had permission, but somehow your app leverages that and is able to bypass the permissions, right?
Yes. Basically like that. So we use Discord. And a couple of other apps. It's not just Discord.
Yeah.
So we can use a couple more apps because everyone knows Discord.
Yeah.
But we use a couple more apps. Or we can bypass security with a couple other third-party apps. I can also, so if I go to try to take regular screenshot, we don't have access. And we can try to record an audio without asking. So now it's recording. It's going to record for 5 seconds. Yeah, Discord jumped for a little bit. We closed it. I mean, for regular user, yeah, they don't know. UI is not as perfect, but...
No, but the point is it works.
Yeah. It's recording. It's going to record for 5 seconds. Yeah, Discord jumped for a little bit.
Wow, yeah, that's great, dude.
So you can hear sound. But it's not it. I mean, we bypassed it, but if they user don't have a Discord installed or any third-party vulnerable apps, because user doesn't want to install some vulnerable apps, or they don't have it, just don't have it, right? So we can bypass more security. So what my app can do now, so now I'm going to prepare exploit, just press a button. We're waiting, it's right in the file, it's doing its magic. So what we're doing now, we're escalating privileges. So we're getting the root access to the system.
On a Mac?
On a Mac,
Even though you haven't given it permissions?
No.
Somehow there's some vulnerability in the Mac that you can leverage to get root?
Yes.
Wow.
So, by the way,
there you go.
Yeah, it's already been fixed by Apple. So it's not 0 day. So we've just bypassed the security. We did some things to Mac. So what I've done that only root user can do is I installed, it's called Security Authorization Plugin. This plugin allows developers to authorize user. And what I'm going to show you is how to steal user password using that plugin.
So you're stealing a password on a Mac?
Yes.
Just by having an app that was downloaded, and now you're leveraging some vulnerability in the Mac, right?
Yes. So I'm going to check for user password. Oh, no password has been detected. Yep. But user has to enter the password manually. So attacker can wait until user enters their password somewhere in the system.
Yep.
We just go and try to paste it in somewhere like a folder that's only root user has access. I mean, just to show this as a demonstration. So I'm going to type in my password.
Not your real password?
No, it works in my virtual machine.
Yeah. Makes sense why you're using a virtual machine.
Yes, that's why. It's one of the reasons. So, okay, I just typed in the password. It's a legit window.
And it's got nothing to do with your app, right? So that was just some other work
I
that you were doing.
installed specific plugin into the system. So, usually what malware does, they show you fake window to enter a password.
Yes.
And you just type in the password, it does nothing. But this is exactly what we did, something that we wanted to do on the system. It can be pop-up for like updating an app. Not even your app, just different kind of app. So what we've done...
But that was a real Mac window. That wasn't a fake window, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Real Mac window. I mean, so for this demonstration purposes, it was the replica of Mac window, but Mac OS called this window. But it looked exactly the same as a regular Mac window.
Yep.
We can do it without it. It's just easier for me to do that. Yep. So I'm going to check for user password. And now shows me my password, Danny Love Max. So if you know Danny, our CEO, he loves the product like ThreatLocker for Mac, but he hates Mac. So that's why I have password Danny Love Max. No one would ever know. No one would ever guess my password.
I love it. Just so that I understand correctly, that pop-up, was that a pop-up that your app generated, or was that something that just happened in the normal workings of a Mac?
No, it happened normal workings on a Mac. But because with escalated privileges, I installed specific plugin.
So that you could capture the password?
Yes. So, I mean, it's an Apple legit plugin. So we wrote it, we installed it. So there's nothing malicious about that because there's public API for that. So we did nothing wrong, like from Apple's standpoint. But what we were able to do is to capture a password from that window because of this plugin.
That's mad.
And what we're going to do next, it's not all.
Oh, I like it. There's more.
Yeah, there's more. So I'm going to click again. So I just showed you this, take a screenshot. It's called TCC Permissions. We don't have it. But what if I can tell you we can get the TCC permissions? Wow. I just press this button. It's going to do its magic again. So it's different kind of exploit. So we had like privilege escalation. What we're doing right now is we're bypassing system integrity protection. Because like this TCC database, it can only be written by macOS system files. even root cannot write to that database. It's protected by system integrity protection. Yep. And what it does, it protects system-specific files from anyone accessing them. Apple calls it rootless, so even root user can't access that. So we just bypass C, but with the TCC permission, you have to restart your app. So we can do it automatically, but for demonstration purposes, I'm just showing it manually. So now we're restarting an app, click on this, and we try to take a screenshot. Bam, we have a screenshot. And I hid in my window on my screenshot, but so we can move it so you can see it's legit. See that this window moves. Yep. We can also record an audio. So now it's recording 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And now it's recording 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
That's nice, dude. So if we go and look at these system settings, will we see that it's been allowed now?
Yes. If we go here and screen recording, best app in the world, allowed. If we go to camera, allowed. If we go to microphone, allowed. And also we have full disk access, which it's allowed. So if I'm going to press one more button, so I have documents folder with all my secret financial reports, secret folders or something like that, really important ones. So I can be a ransomware now. So I can just press encrypt, check your documents folder. We go press OK, and you've been pwned. So it's all been encrypted, so I have to pay myself to unencrypt it.
Is that all, or have you got some more?
One more thing.
Oh, wow, okay.
So we're not going to break anything, but we're going to show, I'm going to press one more time, and it says clean up this mess. So I'm pressing this button, and I'm going to delete everything that has been installed by this app. So I'm going to clear TCC permissions, clear everything that's been this plugin that I installed before, everything. And basically this app, if I'm going to restart it for TCC permissions to take effect, the new ones, I'm going to run it again. Error. No, we don't have any TCC permissions. If we go back to the settings, we go microphone, nothing.
Nice.
So we've never been here. We've never done anything.
Your tracks.
Yes. So they never knew. Obviously, software like ThreatLocker can capture that. But we'll talk about that later.
Slava, I got to ask you some questions, right? What did you write this in? Is it in C, or what did you write the application?
There was some parts in C++, but there's scripts, bash scripts, C++, and Swift.
So I know a lot of people are going to want to know this. I'm assuming you're not going to share this, right?
Obviously, I'm not going to share this. And honestly, everything except Discord has been fixed by Apple. And Discord is a third-party app. It's on them. But Apple already fixed all of it. But just to let you know, there's a lot of vulnerabilities, 0 days. Still, I mean, we may know about them, we may not know about them. Apple patching their software all the time. Every update, they have security updates. So recent update, they fixed 3 or 4, I don't remember, AirPlay vulnerabilities. And what it does, it's basically a remote attack.
Yeah.
I haven't checked how it worked or something yet, but it's a remote attack. But Apple's doing a good job. So they listen to developers. They have hackers. They have bug bounty, program. So they pay for it. So they're trying to be on track.
Show us the version of Mac that you're using. So if you go to...
so now it's 14.1.
So this is the vulnerable version, right?
Yes. So one of my SIP bypass can be done until 15.2. So they fixed it in the latest. Now the latest 15.3, but it's 15.2. But escalating privileges was fixed in 14.2, I guess. And that's something I already had, so it's quick to implement here because working at ThreatLocker, really fast-paced company, I don't have much time to write in exploits. But
the point is, a lot of companies, even though they know they should be constantly updating their software, often don't, right? So the vulnerabilities are still out there.
The Mac, they usually update their Macs, but I've heard multiple companies, they sit on the old version of Mac just because they're afraid it's going to get their Mac slower.
Yeah, or break something.
Yeah, break something, so they're afraid. And Apple supports security patches for 2 years. I guess so there's a new Mac version and 2 versions before that. So they release a version every year.
I love this demo, man. This is a great demo.
Thank you. Yeah, I try to make it
easy to understand.
To understand for user. Yeah, for regular people. So your Mac is not fully protected. Apple tries hard, but there's always vulnerabilities. There's never been a perfect version on any software like OS in the world. Linux, Windows, Mac OS. There's nothing perfect. They have to remember that.
Yeah, it's a great demonstration because it's so simple, right?
Yeah.
But it's showing a really big problem. I mean, the fact that you can bypass all that stuff is crazy.
Yeah, same for me. When I just started a long time ago, I thought the same, Mac is invulnerable. So, but then I started to dig deeper and deeper into that. And I was like, oh no. Sometimes long time ago, but it was more vulnerable than Windows. So I was like, oh no.
Yeah, that's amazing. Now, question for you, right? This is an unprotected Mac. If we ran ThreatLocker, would it block it?
So what I want to show you, so there's a ThreatLocker. What ThreatLocker was running here on this computer. So we have Unified Audit by ThreatLocker. We have Z2W Victim Computer. It was a virtual machine. So if I press search, everything that happened on your computer, there's a lot of network events. There's a lot of execute events happening.
It, right?
Yeah, you see but it was also ring fence events. Let me just show you ring fence events. So what we see here, so there's a ring fencing product of ThreatLocker. So what it does, I have specific rules that we still allowed this app running, but we restricted it from doing anything except like going to network website, just particular one that it needed. And also it cannot do anything. It cannot have access to any folders, to any scripts to run any third-party software. So if I go here, so there's green ring fence actions. Green means it was monitored, but it hasn't been blocked because we're running in monitor only mode. We can see here, so our app, it's done a lot of bad things. So it ran Discord.
There's Discord, yeah.
Yeah, so it's our app process pass, and it tried to run Discord.
Yep.
We would block it. There's multiple network requests that we would ring fence. It's local ones, it's just for testing purposes.
Yeah, but it makes the point, right?
Yes. So it's outbound connection to some random IP address.
Yep.
We would block it. Anywhere it goes, basically. It tries to run audio DSP, core audio, basically to record an audio or play an audio. We would block it. There's a lot of scripts, escalation macOS 14 script. We would block it too. Diskutil. We're reading and writing this weird file. It's for our exploit. We would block it, so everything would be ring-fenced. So I'm gonna put my computer. I'm gonna end all of this maintenance modes right here. So now it's good. It's running. So if I try to take a screenshot without asking, we tried to run Discord. But we blocked it. Oh no, exploitable. Fix your exploit, loser hacker.
I like that.
Yeah, so basically we tried to exploit, but our ring fencing stopped that. So
just run that again. Let me have a look.
Yes, bump.
Oh, I see. It's trying something, but it doesn't work.
It tried to run, but we blocked it from running.
Yeah, I like it.
Tried it. So if we go here, search, again, ring fence event, now you can see that the red action, ring fence action. So we try to run Discord. We try to run file override. So it's iCloud things, and it's different. So our app tried to access that, tried to execute that. We blocked all of it, and we can try to run our exploit. Obviously, just a script for now, but it can be more sophisticated. So you see, just saying starting, it doesn't do anything. So I don't have error for this, honestly, but it's not running.
And if we go back to ThreatLocker, we'll be able to see it doing more stuff, right?
Yes. So as you can see, we blocked running ZH. So it's a terminal because it was a script. So we blocked our app from running a script. But we would try, so we blocked it from running Discord. But because our exploit was a script, so we blocked our app even accessing the terminal or like ZH, the command. Yeah, executable.
Nice. Yeah, it's great to see. You can see it's denied. Nice.
Yes. So it's denied. Effective action denied. Policy action ring fence. So even though user can allow app to run, but it can restrict app from doing something bad to your computer. Yes, you have to do policy magic a little bit, but it's worth it, as you can see it now.
Exactly.
Especially if you don't know what the app does. and you're not sure, so you have to do that. Yeah, so I cannot show any. Let me maybe I can show. So we try to capture a password, where it can't even run like our capturing thing. So we can capture a password. We send network events only if it succeeded, but it didn't succeed. So network event, yeah. But so we would block network events. We would block storage events. So every event that possible, we would stop this app from doing bad things, basically.
Dude, that is a great demo. Thanks so much for sharing, because you've made it so easy to understand. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I love to share this with the world, because the world has to know that Mac is not perfect. I love Mac, but it's not perfect.